Hi guys, me again. I wanted to show you today my setup in my Lyra & Co, my Lyradori Travelers Notebook, and talk a little bit about inserts. Now, I'm not using this as a planner as such, it's my health and fitness journal, tracker, motivation book. So I don't buy inserts, or I haven't yet bought any inserts online or ones that are specifically for travelers notebooks. What I have done instead is I have made some. I have found blank notebooks and lined notebooks in supermarkets and all sorts of other places. So I was just going to walk through with you today all of the different types of notebooks that I have been sort of collecting, and they are all they were all £1 or under, so I'm not spending a lot of money on my notebooks to go in here. As I mentioned in previous videos, I'm on a little bit of a budget. I'm trying to save money where I can, but still enjoy all these crafts and journals and things that I'm really enjoying at the moment. So let's just do a little walkthrough of my Lyra & Co. So this is my Pudgy Bear Children in Need keyring that I got this year with it's a fluff ball, but it's got the pudgy ears on there, so you can see the spots. And I thought that was really cute, and then I didn't want to put it on my house keys because my house keys are already massive. I have tons of keyrings on there, so I decided in the end to put it on here. So this is a pocket-sized Lyradori from Lyra & Co on Etsy. I think it was like around £12-ish, so it's not expensive, and it was really quick to get here. I ordered it on the Saturday and it was with me by the Wednesday. The pen that I had in the pen loop is currently in use in the other room, but it has an elasticated pen loop in the back. Just pop another biro in there for now. And I just love how the size of a pocket Lyradori is exactly the same length as my favourite Papermate biros, though this isn't the pen that I would usually keep in here. So it has pink elastics, and it only has 2 elastics, but as you can see, I have absolutely stuffed it. So let me take these out and then set it back up with you, so that you can see what I've got in here, where I got my notebooks from, just in general what is going on in this notebook. So there's a bunch of the books, and there is another bunch of the books. Now in this, so these are all the inserts that I have in there at the moment. As I said, all my inserts cost me less than £1 because I am cheapskate at the moment and don't want to spend much money. So I'd rather spend the money on the actual Traveller's Notebooks than the inserts at the moment, because I'm still using my Pocket Filofax as my on-the-go planner and a large Kiki K as my in-the-house planner, which I'm very happy with. I think I have found a planner piece. I mean, I have another large Kiki K that I'm probably going to sell because it's all in the box and everything is still brand new. But I'm just not using it because I'm so happy with the ones that I've got, and I will do a video at some point of the setups I have in those and how I like them. So here it is empty. It only has 2 strings, and I think I said in the previous video that I am going to trim these little bits of fluff that are coming off the elastic where it started to show a little bit of wear. I'm sure when I trim that it'll be absolutely fine. It's not that old, I've not had it very long. And it's nice and squishy on the inside, and then on the outside that's where the interfacing is, because it's a little bit firmer. But yeah, it's lovely floppy Traveller's Notebook. So the different types of inserts that I have in my notebook are homemade, and then from supermarkets and from other shops. So I'm just going to go through the different types. So the first type is homemade. So these are 2 that I've made. I just used cardstock for the outside and graph paper mainly on the inside. These are both squared paper. I also have some graphed paper, but these are all under £1. Sorry, I was just stopping because I can hear Teletubbies and they're making quite a high-pitched noise, and I thought baby girl had woken up in front of Teletubbies and crying, but it wasn't, it was just the Teletubbies. So I make mine really simply. I don't bind them properly with like a needle and thread because I just want ease and simplicity. You know, I've got my baby girl, I'm rushing around. If I get the chance to just cut out a few of these, then brilliant. I was cutting these with scissors. I have now bought from The Works a paper cutter that slides along, which I'm really happy with. I'll show that in another video when I maybe show how I make these and what I do. So yeah, it's just 3 staples for each one. So these are pocket sized graph paper. I'm getting through some of my cardstock that I got from B&M. That was like £2.99 for a big pack, and I'm finally using some of that. So these 2 were handmade. This one in the front of my Traveller's Notebook was handmade. This one was handmade, and that's it for the handmade ones. So yeah, and they're all the graph paper. So that's handmade. The next one is supermarket purchases. So Morrison's are currently doing sets of 3. One on the outside, the covers, 1 squared paper, 1 dotted and 1 plain. They are all plain inside, but they're quite chunky. I mean, I put 14 pieces of paper into one of my homemade books, so you know, 28 pages and 56 sides, but these definitely have a lot more than that, and they're lovely and flat, and they're bound just with thread. So that's a set of 3 from Morrison's for £2. So we are talking less than £1 per notebook for your inset. So I'm quite happy with those. They're all blank paper. This is the other set they do. I'm using the plain one in this one here, but yeah, all blank paper. So that's the other set. So they've got those 2 sets, the grey and the brown tan, in Morrison's right now. The next place that I got notebooks from, it was TK Maxx. These, I don't think you'll be able to read it. Oh, there we go. Moleskin. Little, I think they were called cashier's notebooks. So they're lined paper. They're a gorgeous, gorgeous colour. So there's this lemony, like pretty yellow. And then the other 2 I've actually got in my notebook at the moment. There's this lilac and this pink, and yeah, they're all just lined paper, but they are the perfect size, and TK Maxx had them last week, but they, in my little one, which isn't that big, they only had this one set, and I've been back since and they still haven't had any more in, but they were £2.99 for a set of 3, so we are still talking less than £1. Oh, it's not focusing. Ooh, there we go. We're still talking less than £1 per book, and I love that the Moleskin ones have a folder in the back for anything, like a little tuck pocket if you want to tuck anything in there. So that's another set that you can get. And then these ones I haven't used yet. In fact, I haven't actually taken them out of the packaging, but I will. But these are Victoria's journals. They are in the works at the moment, and they are £1. And I grabbed some, even though I'd left my Pocket Traveller's Notebook in the car, and I wasn't 100% sure that they would fit. But I just grabbed them because I thought, well, £1, I'm going to grab them. So lovely, lined with a space for the date at the top notebooks, and they're quite sturdy. Like, that's good, sturdy card. Yeah, lots of pages, and they are the same size. Pretty much exactly the same size. More pages look in the Works one than there is in that one. They don't have an obvious middle, but that doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me. I'm happy to tuck the elastic or whatever through there. So yeah, Victoria's journals in the Works for £1 each. So really happy with them. So let me just show you how I am laying this out, and I'll fill it back up. So I'm on a bit of a Slimming World journey, weight loss journey, health journey. Before I got pregnant, so that was 18 months ago, I was 5 stone heavier than I am now. I lost 2 stone whilst I was pregnant, just healthy eating a little bit, and I had really bad morning sickness. I was sick every single day, multiple times a day until the very end, which was hideous. So I lost 2 stone whilst I was pregnant, and then I joined Slimming World when my daughter was about 6 weeks old, I think. and I have lost another 3 stone. She is now coming up to 10 months, and I've lost another 3 stone since then. So I have 3 more stone to lose until I am classed as a healthy weight, or what in my eyes is a healthy weight, because I know for all like BMI stuff, to get down to a healthy weight you have to lose absolutely tons, and I'd be absolutely stick thin and scary skinny, so I don't want to get that thin. So this is my notebook, because I keep losing little bits of motivation, finding it again, losing it for a few weeks, and then putting a little bit on, losing. But I'm getting married next year. I don't have time to be losing motivation. I want to look good on my wedding day. I want to feel good on my wedding day. So I need to get this sorted now. Now, as you can see, there is only 2 elastics in my Lyradori. That is fine. I'm using jump bands. They're not real jump bands. They are elastic bands from QD for 99p for a massive bag full of elastic bands, and they have lots of large ones, so I use those as jump bands. They're nice and easy. There's no knots like these. You know, I've got a knot there. Now I've tucked it, I've moved the elastics around so the knot is at the bottom, but you know, nobody really wants a big fat elastic lump in the middle of their notebook. So this first notebook that we're going to talk about is one that I've made. They all have, at the moment I've got 3 paper clips, and they have Christmas ribbon on. They're not quite finished. I just have to get my glue gun out and put some hot glue in there so that first of all the ribbons sit the right way, and second of all it stays tight, so when I take these off the ribbon instantly puffs out and gets all big and tries to come undone because I haven't hot glue gunned them yet. So this one I put a sticker from my planner on there that says "Make this moment count," and these stickers are they were in my little printables on my printable video, my sticker video, in my little wallet. They were just free printables from Pinterest. So yeah, this first one is one that I've made, and I've used it to make a food diary. It's got some post-its in the front just in case I need them. And here I was tracking my water as well, so these were some free, a massive A4 page full of free water tracker stickers online as well. These are my motivational little good luck and good work and 100% stickers that I got, that I have a pack of those going into my giveaway. And yeah, so I've just laid it out. I put the date, I put my free food, what I can have as much as I want of, and speed food goes in there as well. My healthy extra A, my healthy extra B, my sins, and then I total up my sins at the end of the day. So I just use half a page to do that. I'm not doing this every single day. As you can see, I've been using this for 2 weeks, but I've not got 2 weeks worth of food diaries. It's more when I'm when I'm struggling a little bit, or I need, like if I'm having a really good on-plan day and I know what I'm eating for the whole day, then I don't worry about filling it in. But sometimes I don't want to think about, you know, I just want, sometimes I don't want to have to sit there and go, oh, what did I eat? Because I didn't plan it. So then I write it in here and then I can just look. The next thing that I have is a folder. Now it's already a bit scuffed. I need to trim this edge because it's too close to the inside. Now this folder I made myself from some cardstock, and then this pocket here was an old Smashbook pocket because I had loads of Smashbook stuff back in the day and I didn't use it all. So Smashbook pocket here. There's some elephant post-it notes and some more of my little motivational stickers that I cut out of the book of stickers, so I've got them to carry around. These are a few little pretty post-it notes that I was given from a pen pal. I am really into pen paling at the moment, and she gave me in my letter a few little post-its, which is what I like to do as well. I've just sent out a few pen pal letters, and I like to put in a few stickers and a few post-its and little maybe paperclip, little things that just to make my pen pal letter a little bit brighter. On the other side there is some journal cards. Oh, one of them must be stuck in the bottom there somewhere. I'll work it out. But there's some journal cards that I was sent as well, and then there's also some little ones that I have made that look like this. Why is that not focusing? There we go. That I have made from, again, cardstock that I cut up. That's got my address on the back. I put these in my pen pal letters when I send my first pen pal letter. If I'm sending first and they haven't yet got my address and I've just got their address, then I will send them a little card with my address. So I also just put little V's in top and bottom here because I found that it was getting tatty there. So that's made it last a bit longer. But I just need to trim off these a little bit, so that, oh, yeah, it just needs a little bit of TLC because it's been battered quite a lot and I didn't do a lot to make it. You know, I didn't secure, it's just a bit of card that I folded over pockets on. So the next book is my motivation book. So it's got my reasons that I want to lose weight, and then it's got some pictures. It's got pictures of baby girl, which I'm not going to show, but it's also got some fat pictures of me that are quite scary, and I've got quite a big difference from now, so they're all in there, and then a few quotes and things that I really find motivational and helpful. So I just tuck these two in there on the elastic band jump band like that, and then I take the folder and go in the center and take the elastic and pull that through. So taking it in and out will get it tatty as well, but you know, I made it from half a piece of cardstock that came in a, was it like 32-page book of cardstock from B&M for $1.99 or $2.99 max. So I don't really, you know, it's a couple of pennies and a little bit of my time, and I think it looks really, really smart. I really like it. So that's the first half. Here I put the Lyra and Company sticker that was on the packaging that this came in, because I just thought that is so cute. I love the little girl. Oh, hello Mimi. I love the little girl, and I just thought it was so pretty. I wanted to keep that in there. So the next three, again, we obviously have a elastic band jump band, keeping them all in because it's only a 2-string traveler's notebook, and this one is a challenges notebook. I put a little clear sticker, it's got a clear background that says fighting on there. I'm going to write in challenges that I want to set myself and then highlight them as I go, like that squat challenge one that you've just seen, or yeah, just in general I'm going to put in like exercise challenge. I'm going to put something in here, maybe find a quote about exercise or a quote about challenging yourself, and then I'm going to put in more challenges as I get through them. I want to get back running again because I was so proud of myself when I ran the Norwich 10k last year, and I just would really like to, this year, sorry, I just really like to build up to doing that again and feel really good about everything. So the next notebook is rules that I've set myself, which I don't always follow, and then I've also got a little list of some of the low sin, these are the sin values, treats that I can have that won't take me overboard and aren't crazy amounts. So, you know, if I just need something sweet and I have these, you know, I can just snack on something little like that. And this is just going to, in general, be this is one of the moleskin notebooks, so it's got a folder in the back if I want to put anything in. But it's just in general going to be for little bits of information that I may need in reference to Slimming World. Then the last one is my recipes book. I had these stickers, I think they came from like Poundland or Hobbycraft or something like that, probably Hobbycraft, ages ago, and they're Scrabble tile stickers, and they're not too bulky, and yeah, it's just got, this is my recipe book, so there's barely anything in here at the moment. There's the ingredients list and recipe for chickpea and chorizo casserole, which is really simple, and it has, I have the ingredients list on a post-it, which is where I originally wrote it down, but just so I can rip it out and hand it to Chris whenever he wants to cook it, because he is a good cook and he does cooking on the weekends and like batch cooks some stuff for us. Then there's the sin-free hummus that I tried the other day, which is actually quite nice. I'm not in love with it, like it's not as anywhere near as good as real hummus, but you know. So yeah, that's how I'm using that's one I've made, and then two of the moleskin notebooks in there. So there we go, that is absolutely everything. And then obviously there is the elasticated pen loop, which is just lovely. So I have got this quite stuffed. It is a 2-string traveler's notebook, and I have 5 notebooks and 1 folder in there, and there is pretty much no overhang when I get it all tucked in and done. Yeah, that is pretty neat, and I really like it, and I love that it is sort of stuffed full, but I wouldn't stuff it. I couldn't put, like, I did put another one in there to start with. I had, or another 2, I had another elastic going on, and I just looked at it and was like, no, I don't want these to show over the edge. I like that nice clean edge. So that is as full as I can get it without poking over the edge. But I'm happy. So yeah, those are the different types of inserts that I've got going on. I don't pay more than £1 for the notebooks. I am going to the city today, so I may see if I can find any more, possibly in the passport size or in the personal size, because I've got my Geraldine's Journals passport size and my Meadowgate Leather personal size. And my Meadowgate Leather personal size, I only have 3 notebooks for, 2 of which are not staple bound yet, because I'm making them all, because I haven't seen any in the shops that were the right size. So it might just be that that's where I'm going to have to go to Etsy and pay a little bit more. That's absolutely fine. But as I said, being a cheapskate, being on a budget, this is where I am so far. So no doubt some of these will end up in my 25 subscriber giveaway. So I am nearly now at 25 subscribers. I just had a little boost in the last 24 hours as I've written some stuff on a Travelers Notebook page on Facebook. So hi guys, if you're new, and even if you're not, hi. So I might put some of these in my giveaway. So if you haven't heard me speak about my giveaway before, when I get to 25 subscribers, I'm going to give away a little bundle of stuff. It may end up being 2 little bundles rather than the bigger one. I haven't decided yet, but it's a budget bundle. So this is planning on a budget, you know, what you can get done on a budget. So there's not going to be anything really flashy. I don't have loads of money to put into really flashy giveaways, but there will definitely be a pack of those stickers that you saw in here that were, you know, the 100% good work, all things like that. So big book of those stickers. There will probably be some of these inserts. There is a Wilko's pocket planner. There is a Lidl pocket planner. And there will be other things. I'm sure there'll be some post-its and other bits from my stash. For you to just win if you would like to. So I will get that video up as soon as I hit 25 subscribers. I will gather all my stuff together and I'll put that video up, and then it'll just be a case of commenting on it to win. So yeah, there we go. That's everything for today. Thank you so much if you've made it all the way through to 22 minutes. Oh my gosh, 22 minutes. Thank you very much if you've got that far. Can't believe my baby has slept that long. So yeah, that's everything for today. Thanks guys, bye.